It feel like I'm on something. I'm back down to no one. Maybe by the road coming. We broke, but ain't having nothing. He chop a dick, so I just a 4-4. He ran like he stole something. These niggas that like cocaine.
Sound like Gunna.
A new Gunna?
Sound like it. Is this that new Gunna?
Yeah, it's that new Gunna.
Okay.
What's the name of that song?
I'm on some.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm on some. I see. I'll toast to that. They on
providing
some.
the new jams. DJ Saucy's high, providing the new jams.
Okay. I'll toast to that. They on something. Check them
This
boys
is not
out.
a music podcast.
Well, that's what it's about to be today, because we ain't got a lot of shit to talk about. So that's exactly what this fuck is about to be today. Fucking music pod. What's going on? Welcome to I'll Toast to That. Let's toast. Open it up with a toast. I'm
Toast.
We got Steve. You got your full name on here. You know that, right?
I know. I do.
We got Juan on here also.
Yes, sir.
How's your weekend? It's Memorial Day weekend. How's it going?
MDW.
It don't feel like it, right?
Mm-mm.
Nah, I made the most of it. I made the most of it. Like, I feel like it's not what it should be, but it is what it is. So you gotta. That's the new norm, bro. Like, you have to make it what it is, not what it should be. Like
it sounds.
That's real. That's so real. Like, we took a drive at 3 a.m. last night. Like, that was Memorial Day on a Saturday night. Nowhere.
Exactly.
Nowhere.
He's just using gas because it's low.
Yeah.
He's using gas because it's low right now.
It's going back up for real shit.
Actually, he's not lying. I filled up the other day. I was like, wait, this shit premium was supposed to be under $3, not above $3.
Right.
Like, damn, bro. Time to go back to 87, 85.
So y'all usually driving around the city or?
Just driving around the city, bro. Converse. Talk about some real shit.
I'm gonna tell you about the experience that we had on Friday. Fucking me and Steve wanted to grab a drink. It's the start of the weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their Memorial Day. We off for 3 days. They got the whole field. So we're like, let's just ride out, grab a drink real quick. So we ride up to Adams Morgan. They got we can take a couple shots from Adams Morgan because you can order drinks from the street and they will, they'll serve you on the street or whatever. So we chilling.
Which I fuck with. I fuck with that. That venue, that type of thing, like where you can take the drink and then walk around. I fuck with that. I wish I could have did that like before this happened, but continue.
Right. I wanted to continue. So we end up on U Street.
I wanted to continue.
we got a picture of margaritas and just sat on the stoop and just kicked it. Like, that's what the norm is about to be for real.
Wait, on what stoop? On just somebody random stoop?
Yeah, somebody random. It was an abandoned. Well, it was really on the corner right there by the metro. It's like a little wall you can sit on.
Oh,
yeah. A lot of hella foot traffic.
Foot traffic and then
a lot of yurts.
A lot of yurts.
Nah. I mean, I feel that. I didn't get the invite, but yeah, I feel that.
You won't come in the moment.
Yeah, and we did call you. We FaceTimed you. So
that is
to
true.
ask me something else.
True.
To ask me something else.
But you weren't trying to come out.
Yeah,
I was busy. Yeah,
the tone of your the tone did not seem like, oh wait, this invitation was going to be received well. So
right. I was busy. Yesterday, I went out yesterday.
I just can't believe this is about to be the new norm for us, for real.
It is, bro.
Went to the National Park out there, sat under the trees, drank, smoked a little.
Outside drinking,
yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, that's what it is. It's not what it should be. It's what it is.
But I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of cool. Like, you don't actually do that shit, so it was like, damn, I ain't do this. Like, just chill. Like, that was a good little vibe. I would have like next time I want to have more people, but like we're not close, but we could play drinking games that's not touching and shit like that,
Right.
Yeah.
I will say this has definitely caused people to become more creative and explore their options more. Like, you see I see a lot of my friends, my peers, people who look like me going to nature more, these things. But these are the things I was doing before this happened. So now to see I can.
Oh, you the catalyst? You the catalyst?
Hey, give me my flowers. Give me my flowers. But it's good to see more people like who look like me in these nature settings now, rather than just randomly saying what's up to stranger white people. So it's good to see that now. And it just, like I said, makes you be more creative about what you want to do, how you're going to do it, and where you're going to go. There's other gems out here to explore besides our normal cement sidewalks with bars. So
I want to get back to this drive you was doing. So you was in the setting the vibe, you was setting the mood, you was cultivating the vibe.
But no, me and the lady
had the slow jams with the roof open.
Yeah, with the air on. That's when you know you really cultivating the vibe. You got the roof open with the air on just a little bit. That's when you cultivating the vibe.
You don't want her to be hot. You got the air on.
Yeah. First of all, it's Mayweather basically. That's not May. It is Mayweather. Yeah. So
this nigga don't know what day, month, time.
Right.
This is episode 26. Just in case you didn't know.
Now they know. But no, I quite often do that. Ride with the air on low and the windows down.
Yeah.
Wasting gas, doesn't matter. Top back, closer to God, all of that.
I ain't gonna say that. Because I have this argument with people that running the air don't waste your gas.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really have any.
It sound good. It sound good.
Hey, yo, that's something our parents told us when they was. That's basically what your mom told you when she was broke.
Your mother would tell you lies and make it sound like truth, believable things. Like, don't spit on the sidewalk, you're gonna get arrested.
Hey, that's a wild ass.
My mother made up the wildest. Like, wait, she could be right, but I don't know. Like, but it's my mom. Like, she's above reproach. Like with that. Like, I'm not gonna just challenge her. I'm just like, okay, mom, cool. Thank you. You have the best interest at heart, I guess. But it sounds crazy.
We out here kissing these fast ass little girls.
Right. You don't get mono.
You don't kiss them.
I ain't get mono a day in my life enough.
Did you ever know somebody who did get mono?
Not that I know of. Is mono strep though? Wait, is mono strep though? Is that just like
no?
Oh, then probably.
No, it's not.
It is. What is mono? Let's look it up.
Just because it's a virus, isn't it?
And what's strep throat?
Is that bacteria or not?
What'd you get your master's degree in?
Management.
All right, so
not biology, nigga.
You know bad information. Don't tell me nothing about this.
What? Nigga, you are just confused as I am.
I am, but you doing what your mama did, telling me lies, nigga. You just making shit up and telling me lies.
It's not strep throat, but it's spread through.
I told you. See? So who's right now? Listen to a nigga with two things on him. All right? Okay. Come on.
The symptoms are fatigue, fever, rash, swollen glands. So
that is not strep throat.
It could take on, because strep has swollen glands as well. So it could take on the look of strep throat.
I bet I had strep throat when I was going through my club kissing phase. When you was going through bar hopping and just kissing random bitches.
Whoa.
He had mono.
Whoa.
We've all done. All right, y'all not gonna sit up here and say.
I will say this. Only positive about strep throat is they give you fucking amoxicillin, which is the best fucking candy flavored medicine ever.
Okay.
I'm good on that one.
Y'all never had amoxicillin?
I've had it, but I don't feel like it tastes like candy.
That shit was.
I've never had it. Knowingly, I've never had it.
You too good. So you was too good.
You would know.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I ever had. I never had strep before. So.
Damn. Okay.
You wasn't at the bar. You wasn't at the white people bar. Shit.
Whoa.
No, I wasn't at the white people bar just kissing all the white people.
Not all. Not all the white people.
I was about to say some racist shit. I'm not gonna do it.
Please don't. We have.
Well, go ahead and
followers of all.
That might lead into my topic that I'm gonna bring up. So go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Nah, just go for your topic. Let's go.
Nah, I just want to know what you're gonna say. Our description on Apple and Spotify says we hold no filters. So don't have a filter.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Go ahead.
You ain't gotta live all your rap. You ain't gotta live all your rap.
You know what I'm saying? Know how to hold your punches, man.
Nah, nigga, I'm living our raps. I'm living our biopic.
All right. You hold your punches, that's how niggas get knocked out too. He should have thrown that right when he took it to the left.
So did y'all see that Doja Cat used to be a cam girl? And there's like video of her, it's on like Shade Room and shit. She's on there being a cam girl, like sticking her fingers in the mouth, playing, doing other shit. And
so she's essentially is that essentially a OnlyFans before OnlyFans? But
sure.
I don't really know what goes on OnlyFans, so I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Neither do I.
We'll come back to OnlyFans. Let's finish with Doja.
So she's on there, like she had. All right, she's on there, and there's like white guys, and they're using racial slurs and stuff, and she's saying nigger, and she's like making sure it's like she's like appeasing these racist white guys and stuff like that, and being harmful and shit like that. So she's getting a lot of backlash for it right now. Mind you, she just had a #1 single with Nicki Minaj maybe a week.
But ever since she dropped, she's had backlash because something happened previously before this, and she was getting back. Oh, she said the fag, the F word.
That's not funny, but it's not funny.
It's not funny, but
yeah, it's not funny, but it's just because I ain't heard that word in a long time. I haven't heard that word.
Very insensitive to the alphabet.
So she has no filter.
No, she has.
I feel like okay, so was she troll? I mean, maybe she was just troll. Mind you, this is before she started she made it big. So
but if she was working, if she was a working girl, working them little websites where you can log in and they have them do whatever you want them to do or whatever, like that was her, I guess, job. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, she had to follow her fucking
her fan base.
Yeah.
She had to pay the bills. She had to pay the bills, basically.
I mean, I don't agree with it. Let me say that, but
when did all these female rappers just be like strippers or fucking like porn stars? Like, when did that happen? Like, one of them got like a past of being a stripper or porn star. Like, when did that become a cool thing? I don't remember that like when we was younger.
I mean, we grew up on like Trina, and Trina was a stripper back in the day.
She was? I didn't know that. Eve?
I don't know.
Eve was a stripper.
Nigga, see, he doing what he just saying what the mamas do. Nigga, lies sound good.
Niggas do what mamas do.
Let me check that. Let me fact check that.
I know. Okay, Eve was a stripper. Okay.
Eve was a stripper.
Damn.
She had a paw prints then too, or not? Or is that where the paw prints came from?
Nigga, I don't know. I wasn't there when she got her paw print. When she got her paw print.
You about 45. You should know.
I'm the same exact age as you. Who else? Lauryn Hill was not a stripper.
Oh, she said she tried dancing. Trina said she tried dancing. She wasn't a stripper, but she tried to dance.
So she tried to audition. It wasn't for her.
Yeah.
She said it just didn't work out for her.
She went to amateur night in Miami. Okay.
Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, they were rappers that weren't like that wasn't.
Foxy Brown, Lil Kim,
Queen
Latifah, MC Lyte.
Like every chick.
Are you just naming all female rappers right now? And
I
thought we were talking about.
They weren't like they had some.
All of them were not strippers. Queen Latifah was not a fucking stripper. Like
that's what I'm saying. None of them, those ones he named, weren't strippers.
Oh, okay.
So
that was the point of that.
Yeah, so it's like now it's like all these chicks basically you got to come through the strip club to actually make it nowadays.
Because I guess they get their name gets out there that way. I guess I'm not really sure, but hey.
You be in a strip club? You let us know.
I don't know the correlation between that. I know
I ain't been in a strip club since '88, bro.
He just saying shit. He just saying shit. Like.
Damn, I don't remember. I am trying to think when was the last time I was in a strip club.
Last time I went to strip club was before the Christmas party. We went to the little joint in Chinatown. Little titty bar in Chinatown. Yes, and it's a hole in the wall, and you will walk right past it every time.
You ever go to the back room?
The bathroom.
The back room.
Yeah, the bathroom. The bathroom.
Hey, yo, that's sick. Hey,
actually, no bullshit. Bathroom and the strip clubs, I get like anxiety because I just feel like somebody like going to rob you there. Like honestly, no bullshit.
Oh, I feel like it's probably like you put a blue light in that fucking bathroom. It's nasty in there.
Bathroom.
I would not. Yeah, that's.
Have you been to the back room in the strip club?
Nah, that's what I was about to ask. Ain't no sex in the champagne room, right?
You gotta experience it for yourself. Can't tell my experience of it.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
It's not the platform
way to
for
maneuver.
This isn't. Hey, I'm not gonna be the only one telling my truths up here. I'm not gonna be the only one telling my stories and my truths. Steve, I already know Steve went back there.
I've been to the back.
I was with him when he went back there one time.
What?
In West Virginia.
Relax.
We went to a strip club in the middle of West fucking Virginia. It's nothing else out there.
That's probably a titty bar. It wasn't even a strip club.
Nah, it was a strip club.
It was a strip club. And the stripper was talking shit to Bovin.
Golly, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, we on a real call right now. We ain't on we ain't on FaceTime, just us.
Oh yeah, I forgot we partnered.
You think we on the SBGS call? No.
Oh well, it's out. So anyway, the stripper was talking bad shit.
That was a funny night. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you should experience the back room at some point.
At least. Just yeah.
Everybody experience is different. So
now I want my experience to be the same. I don't want a different experience.
No. It's really about you and what your pockets can do.
Nothing. They can do nothing, dude.
You say that, but they got ways to make you come out some dollars now.
Oh, that is a great time. Women, actually, I think all women have ways to get men to spend money. Like, being on this quarantine, have you not noticed how much money you save not being out?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And it's because of women.
No, I can't give it. I can't say that.
Well, you're alcoholic.
I'm gonna say majority.
You're alcoholic also.
It's this. I've cut back tremendously during this quarantine. However, only things to do is to fucking work, sleep, eat, and drink, really. And then maybe you have to find something to be productive with. Find you a hobby, get you a little degree. But I mean, during this, a little.
Don't discount my accolades.
Hey, get your little degree out of here.
Don't discount my accolades.
But nah, like you can during this time, I feel like I've cut back on that. Like just because that's not just healthy. That's just not healthy. I don't feel right just drinking.
So to Sauce's point, I could see where we go out and buy clothes, we get jiggy for the weekend. Like I would have bought an outfit for Memorial Day weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Outfits.
Yeah. We would have bought bottles. We would have went to the bar. We would have bought bottles and still went to the bar and blew a bag at the bar.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Buying shots and shit like that. So yeah, we definitely stayed in hella.
I definitely already blew a bag this weekend, and
females are usually the motivation for all of that. Yeah.
Oh, y'all want shots? All right. Oh, shit.
Right. Oh, your homegirl coming? Oh, shit. Let's get a round of shots for everybody.
Yeah.
I got the first round.
God.
Look up that tab $60, $70.
Yeah. And that's only the first spot. That's the first spot, dude. That's the first spot.
You just started the night. Like, damn. Wait,
60, 70 gone. You trying to show off. That's what it is.
Golly, boy. I hope that ROI worth it.
We saved plenty of bread this weekend.
We just gonna spend it as soon as they open up, though. That's all
I'm about to say.
Now niggas gonna have tables every.
I know. That table price better be ridiculous. Man.
Or people been spending it on Amazon. That's why Amazon stock going through the roof right now.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been buying shit. Actually, I got mad shit. Like, I haven't been buying clothes on every website. I got shit filled up in the cart. Like, man, I should just go ahead and pull the trigger because the sale is crazy. Everything is on sale.
Nike looking so good. My cart and Nike looking so good right now. I just cannot pull the trigger.
Nobody go nowhere.
Right.
Swimming trunks. I didn't think about that one.
I got a honey-do list around the house. We done bought so much shit off Amazon. I gotta hang so much shit. Like I done mounted some TV.
Yeah, this painting wasn't there. This is a new place, right? I want to say this was.
Yeah, it's a new place.
Okay.
I ain't finished the cove yet. This the man cove.
Oh, excuse me. The cove.
It ain't a full cave. It's a cove.
That's where you go from Bruce Wayne to Batman.
Do you think women should have their own place too?
What you mean?
She should have they call it a she shed, but like
a she shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. Get your peace and tranquility, because mine's gonna be over here where the.
I don't think that's gonna work because they just like you go do something like say I want to go ride a bike, then she see I enjoy it. Now it's that'll be cute if we both ride a bike, or that'd be cute if we both.
That is true.
You was following the Ellises.
It is because that's real.
To be honest, I just bought us like both a bike. I couldn't buy myself a bike and not buy her a bike. You know what I'm saying? So I bought us both a bike. Say what?
Wealth.
No wealth. Broke. But yeah, like I just knew as soon as I started having fun on the bike, she was gonna be like, all right, I want to ride too. She probably
you can't smile at your texts. I'm chatting with y'all. I say a joke, and it's like, what got you laughing? So what's so funny? Why are you smiling? Yo, can I be in my phone? Can I be in my phone?
No, you cannot.
It'd be one time just to laugh and genuine laugh, and then just.
So since we're talking about phones and laughing, can we go to the QA of the day?
Yeah, we'll go to the toaster mail of the day.
Yeah. Toaster mail, anonymous. Remember?
We need a jingle right here.
We do.
We need Jamie right here.
I'm gonna work on some sound bite. Sound bite.
If you didn't
read it?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
If you didn't know, you can send us your toaster mail, your questions, your comments on I'll Toast That podcast on our Instagram, Facebook. You can message us, or you can email us at owltoastofThatpod@gmail.com. Today we have Sarah, and she says, I always have this urge to access my husband's social media accounts and scan from post to post, message to message, like to like, etc., just to spy on him whether he has any extracurricular activities outside from work or home. Well, it's not that I don't trust my husband. It's just he's just too friendly. That's maybe some girls would fall for him. Just a hunch though. After all, he has given me all the passwords to all his social media accounts. I can even access his phone anytime. I'm just wondering, what's the point of not accessing them if he personally gave me the passwords? Am I doing the right thing? He's not aware of this though. There's so many layers to this. I want to first start with.
There are layers, but my man already gave you the passcode. He gave you the keys to the mansion. Like that's big trust right there, off rip. So
big trust.
That's big trust already. Like you when you give out these passwords, you're sharing this type of information that you're not the only one privy to this information. So I don't feel like he would try to jeopardize himself, his relationship, the future of his relationship by doing some wild, crazy stuff, knowing that these passwords are out there, that we are sharing this. And the other part of this was to basically, she wanted to be nosy. She wants to be in the know. I also feel like this is a recipe for disaster. Like you want to really go open this door, but you don't want to know what's behind the door. But there's two options to this. You can find something, or you not can find something. And if you don't find something,
you're always going to find something.
So my opinion, right, is when you go looking, you will find something. And it may not be anything that, anything crazy, but to you it may look crazy because you don't know, you from the outside looking in.
You don't know the dynamic, yeah.
You don't know what the dynamic is. So if you truly trust him, then let that man enjoy his social media. Like, let that man enjoy that,
Okay, well, one, should he have given the passcodes? Have y'all, does your significant other or whatever have the passcodes of your phone and your social media?
I'm gonna say, okay.
My phone, fine. You could have the passcodes of my phone.
Right.
I'm aspiring to get there. I am.
Nah, you're not. You don't need to know my social media shit. Like
the password to my phone, sure. Like
maybe you could have my bank account. You can have my bank account number or PIN number before you could have all that.
Shit. You got my social. You can fuck my life.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, you can fuck somebody's life up with the social, but you can fuck up their life with their social media too.
Yeah,
I don't know. You can recover. You can recover from social media shit, but the Social Security, I don't know. You down bad for about 2 years, 2 to 3 years.
So she said something in the post that got me questioning because I've heard this a lot. is when females say that a male is too friendly or too available or whatever. What is that actually? I wish we had a female on this.
We were supposed to have guests, and I would call them out, but I'm gonna let them rock.
Let them rock, because whatever.
Yeah,
hopefully they'll be a future guest. But I just want to know from a female perspective, what the fuck does that mean to be too friendly or too available via social media? It's social media. It's
you're supposed to
be social. Like,
yeah.
So I'm confused by that.
What, you tracking my likes? Like, what I can't like. That's what the fucking app is for. It's about liking. That's what the whole app was based off. To like.
I remember when Instagram used to tell on you. You remember when Instagram used to tell what you was liking? Like,
you had to watch what you.
Yeah, you had to watch what you like. Like, you may get approached 3 o'clock in the morning one day because Steve be up. So you may get approached like
I took a nap. By the way.
Why you liking this chick post? And you're like, what you mean? It was cool. It was a cool post. Nah, I don't fuck with her. You shouldn't like her post. And you like, come on.
Whole time they don't even know. They don't even know them.
They don't even know. And it low-key be people you don't even know. It's just like, okay, maybe, okay. It's contagious. Double tapping is contagious. And you just go on a spree. Women and men do it. Spree.
Look, if the girl worked out and she looks good in her bikini or whatever, all right, I'm gonna like it. I don't know this chick. Let her. She worked for it. It's art. Let her work for it. If she did vice versa,
it's art.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at it. She like you like.
I have so many questions with this. Well, let's go back to the QA. Please do not go through your man's phone. Don't go through it.
She said, "Wait, what was the comment she said?" She was like, he gave it to me for a reason, right?"
No, he did not give it to me. His reason was that he trusts you and he want to show you that he can be trusted, but he don't want you to go through his shit.
I wonder if she gave it back though. Did she give her shit back?
That I feel like that should be reciprocated. Like,
if I give you mine, you gotta give me yours.
You can do this. It's an extension of faith. Like, show the same courtesy, show the same faith that I'm having in you, and that that you can have in me. That is a faith call, like a leap of faith. We walk by faith. Read the Bible. Yes.
I have been told I'm too friendly sometimes though.
I've been told that too.
Think I'm not gonna be mean? Well,
I'm too available. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I'm here.
I gotta be available for what God might give me. What is you gotta be accepting to your next blessings, right? I think it's something like that.
Well, I'm on the shit that I throw. Well, I was an event planner, so you got to be friendly you got to be social in those social atmospheres.
Yeah, like fuck. I can't say no. Like I gotta be at least able to.
Yeah, I can't be, my nose in the air stuck up and shit. Yeah. And I'm trying to entertain people. Like,
can't get this pot off the ground not fucking talking to people. Women are. If you get women on, especially with like podcast music and shit, art, like women are. Drake says some shit like that. Women are the people that this really goes out to. You try to. Once you get women on board, then everybody else follows. And that's with anything. I feel like men follow whatever women like.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. You feel me?
I agree with that. So,
but yeah, I think that extracurricular activities. Damn, nigga can't have extracurricular activities. What else she said?
And they can't play poker with his homeboys and shit. Like, he can't have extracurricular activities.
But yeah, I think you're always gonna find something, even if it's not like what you think it is. It's probably not gonna be what you think it is, and then you start an argument.
Especially the worst thing to do is to go through the group chats, the male group chats with his friends. Like, that's the worst thing to do. Like, he may not even be texting no other girls and no shit like that, but if you go through the group chat and
so that's an invasion of privacy because it's so close, it's so near and dear to your heart, or what?
It's just what men talk about. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the barbershop in the text thread, Yeah. You don't bring your girl to the barbershop.
Yeah. You don't. Do you like? It's like the gym. Like you don't go into the men's locker room when you.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, what else she saying on here? She said she has a hunch.
Yeah, you got a hunch.
Maybe you're insecure, or maybe it's just insecurity is also a sign of like also loving someone. I guess like you're that in love with him that you don't want anyone else to like have.
That's smothering, and I'm not with it.
I don't get the smothering vibe from her just from this, just because if you're being extended, I don't get
I say it's a smothering vibe because she has the password. She's trying to show like the trustworthy between them, and she want to know every like avenue of his life. Like he has to be able to have something to himself. You know what I'm saying?
So this just made, when you said that, it made me think like this is not how the conversation really went. I know the conversation really went like, oh, I want to see your phone. I want the password. Like it was that she was demanding. I'm sure he didn't
demanding the password.
Yeah. Oh, you can have it. Nah. It was.
But when you give that, like you just said, that okay, sure, that's what you want. Here, have it.
Nah, he was just tired of hearing her talk. Or he probably sometimes you just give in like fuck it. All right, I ain't gonna win this.
Yeah, you just gotta give it. He said he pick and chooses battles.
Battle like fuck it. I just gotta. He got a burner phone on the side or some shit.
Oh, now I got.
Don't put that idea in her head. I'm not. Now she gonna go searching everything.
A burner phone. A burner phone in the work briefcase. Good God.
Right. He leave it out. He leave it at work.
Hey, yo.
Next thing you know, he get pop-up visits at work with lunch. Like,
no.
Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick.
Why? Because
nigga, now he only accept it through email, nigga. That's even sicker, yo.
That's even sick.
Somebody,
okay.
You
drafting emails? That's sick.
That's a sick little play. Nah, she don't call or text. We just email.
Chicken wing and fries. We don't go on dates.
Jeez.
Oh man.
What else we got? We just been winging it today. Definitely. I like it though. It's organic.
It is. Oh, did y'all see the battle last night? The versus.
No, I didn't. I don't know. Honestly,
Bounty Killer versus
Beanie Man.
Beanie Man. Yeah.
I just heard that a man had better Wi-Fi than people in the States. So
they were in the same room. They were in the same room.
And they was in the same room, like getting jiggy, getting shit off. But I heard the police came though.
That's how jiggy they was getting. Nigga, the feds was like, it's more than 10 people in here? Nah, nigga.
Was it more than 10 people, or was it just that they're in close proximity?
I mean, you couldn't really tell. I'm sure it was more than 10 people in there, probably.
I mean, yeah.
Police probably pulled up because they want to be in the video.
What?
I mean,
we've been to Jamaica.
I feel like I know,
and exactly. There's always more than 10 people congregating at a time. Like they just ate about 4 or 5 of them. It's about 12.
That's definitely some tri-state. Like you from New York, Jersey, or something. Yeah, you probably enjoyed it last night. Like I like reggae, but it's only certain songs I like.
I'm with you.
I can't. So I peeked in.
I popped up.
Yeah, I popped up the club. I got, a passing line.
So look. This is like
my man did a walkthrough.
Look, this is the equivalent when they play the reggae set at the party. Then you just go to the bar. They went to the bar.
Went straight to the bar.
Yeah, that's the best. That is the best. That's the best time to go to the bar. But like they play the reggae set, so you're like, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and hit the bar. It's empty right now. Like. This ain't really my scene. Because then you wanna gauge on how long they can be playing the reggae set. Because then you like, I'm right. This drink. If they still playing about the finish time, I'll finish this drink.
I'm gonna get a second one.
Or it might be just time to go. It might be reggae night.
Right. It might be reggae night. if you going in the club. If you going in the club 5 to 10 minutes straight reggae, yeah, it's reggae.
Yeah, nigga. They probably replay that shit, nigga.
You texting your people like, yo, what's the next spot?
What's the next spot?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, I remember outside. Damn.
I remember outside.
Oh man. Okay. And they canceled the 112.
Now that would have got that one down. That one that was gonna do numbers, even though it's.
Did they say why?
They said, well, 112. Well, Slim from 112 because that's the only person we actually know from 112.
He the main nigga.
I don't know the other 3 niggas' names.
I thought it was 4.
Slim is 1. And there's 3 others.
Oh, other 3,
yeah. Slim 1, 2, and 3.
Slim 1, 2.
He said, I'm just paraphrasing this, but he said that due to some legal issues, they will not be participating in the versus battle. They still have rights. They're battling for the rights of the 112 name and I guess the music and catalog right now, so they're not going to be doing that. And then they also said something about like the other 2 members did not quit. We were kicked out.
All right, show go on, my nigga. Show go on, my nigga.
I'm confused. So who was gonna show up for Jagged Edge?
The twins and Wango, nigga. Wango, nigga.
The twins.
The twins and Wango.
Nigga, I don't know that. I only know the twins that they look alike. And then Mango, I know Gucci. I know Gucci and
like
Wango.
It's four.
Yeah, I don't know the
4 Jagged Edge.
Yeah, it's 4 Jagged. I don't know the 4th nigga, but I know the 2 twins and Wango. I don't know the other nigga. Django, I don't know that nigga.
You don't know Django?
but no, all seriousness, like I would have loved to see that one. That would have been a good one. Though. Like, yeah, they can go neck and neck. Like that was a
Jagged Edge was probably gonna win though.
I think so too.
I don't know.
I will say 112 might have had more upbeat songs that would excite people than Jagged Edge.
Oh, 112.
They only got Jagged Edge only got Where to Party At, and maybe the Let's Get Married.
They had Cupid.
But
Cupid.
112 has Cupid. But I'm saying 112 has Peaches and Creams, Dance With Me. They got more upbeat songs.
112. What's the other joint? Nah, I don't know this. I don't have the playlist in front of me, but my vote is for 112.
That would have been that would have been a good one.
It's the panty dropper, definitely panty dropper.
Oh, that's what you was riding around to at 3 a.m. last night?
Nah, bro. That wasn't. I mean, we went from R&B to some ratchet, up to J, you know.
Right. If it's dark outside, you got to play something like smooth.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Oh, hey, I respect your
dark outside and it's warm as dark outside.
It's warm and dark.
Yeah. But you gotta start off with like ratchet smooth just to like test the temperature. You gotta like it gotta be some bass in it and then you can smooth it out on the next.
You can't be Gucci Man the whole time.
Oh no, not at all. Who's doing that at 3 a.m.? Like that's just no.
He can play Tear It Up. Jeezy. He can play Tear It Up, Jeezy.
Yeah, you can play Tear It Up, Jeezy. That's how you started off. You play Tear It Up, Jeezy.
Hilarious. It worked though. 3 a.m. It's a beautiful time. Nobody's out really. You don't got to speed. You can just coast. Just put the thing on cruise control. Just ride out, vibe out, bro.
So did you circle the belt line? Like how far did you go?
I ain't waste too much gas, but
I saw that we did. He was like, nah, we gonna make one lap and we gotta head home.
Right.
If you ain't high and ready by then it's over.
Be honest with you, we took a nap early in the day and so
the quarantine nap is real.
Right, I'm quarantine nap. Like I don't suggest that. Like quarantine nap. Like we had a full day. Like we went out to the monument. We went bike riding. We went scootering. We went fucking walking.
We was out at the monument yesterday.
Everybody and their mother was out there, bro.
He ain't called you, did it? That's messed up. No invite.
I knew who he was on being romantic, so I didn't want to, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kill his vibe.
Don't kill my vibe, please don't. But
when did Steven become romantic?
Right. Evolution and growth.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you used to spray cologne in the cards. Valentine's Day cards.
You got the cologne on the envelope.
You gotta relax.
Nah, I can't be the only one telling my truth out here, so I want to make sure.
So now you're just gonna snitch on people.
It's not snitching. It's just if I gotta always tell y'all not gonna tell y'all, so I gotta tell them.
Tekashi got to you first, huh?
Things happen. Yeah.
Whoa, what do you mean things happen?
I don't know.
Things don't just happen.
I'm trying to get to the next topic. I had nothing else to say.
I was about to say, we wrapping this up. What we doing?
Nah, so, all right, Joe Biden.
He said, nah, nigga.
No, we got more to talk about.
Senile Joe? We talking about senile Joe? Okay, come on.
Wait, why is he senile? Why do you think he's senile?
Joe is motherfucking about 80 years old and can't remember shit.
Joe Biden?
Joe Biden?
Joe Biden. Yes, we're talking about Joe Biden.
I think you're getting it confused.
Yeah, I think you're
talking about... Not with Joe Budden.
No, I think you're talking about...
Oh, he is right. Joe Biden is 77.
7, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, black people round up. Black people round up.
Damn, I know what I'm talking about. Joe is senile. This man is senile.
Trump, I thought you were talking about Bernie Sanders.
That's what I thought he was.
Oh, no. Joe is older than him. And Joe was older than Bernie, and Bernie was low-key Bernie.
No. Bernie's older than Joe. Bernie's 78 right now.
Oh, 1 year.
They both 80. Nigga, they both 80. Nigga. But well, honestly, Bernie Sanders' health was not in the best order to be for this presidential candidacy. Like
Donald Trump 73.
That man.
It shows. Right. It shows in every press conference. It shows.
There's like videos of them like showing that like Trump's mental state is like deteriorating. Like he's like stuttering and doing a lot of things. But on the Breakfast Club, Joe Biden was on the Breakfast Club. I always love when like these white politicians come to the Breakfast Club to pander to the black. Yeah. To the black like, what are you doing? Yeah.
I personally don't like them when they do that. Yeah,
you don't.
But they have to do that. They have to resonate with that audience. But I just know on a normal day, you guys would not talk like this. For instance, Joe, he would not talk like this in a regular setting. So please be you in a regular setting and be accepted like both ways. There's ways and avenues to be accepted in both avenues, rather than catering and like by saying what he said.
Well, let's say what he said.
Yeah, so, let's get through
for
that
people
part.
Who didn't know. He basically said, I was trying to find the clip, but he basically said, "You're not black if you just decide to vote for Trump over me."
No, he put the word. He emphasized the word "ain't." And
okay, you like, ain't black. I mean, okay, maybe he talked like that. I don't know. People use "ain't."
Nah, he tried to pander to Southern black.
What?
I feel like
he tried to pander to. Go ahead.
Joe Biden is from where?
I don't know.
Don't give him that scapegoat.
He's from Delaware. No. He represents Delaware. I'm sorry.
He's from Saccharin,
Ohio.
Saccharin? Yeah. Ohio.
That's what it said. Yeah.
Okay,
so ain't, but I'm saying people use ain't, but even if he's pandering, he's pandering to black people. But is he right?
Cool.
He is right. I mean,
is he right?
Okay,
nigga, yes, so he's right.
You think he's right if black people are wrong for? Well, yes, they are wrong for voting for Trump. But you think that was the way to reach the black people by saying that shit?
I think that this is the.
I don't think so.
He's competing with someone that says whatever the fuck they want to say whenever they want to say.
That doesn't mean you do.
So at this point in time, you have to. He already won once doing that. He won once doing that. So now you got
not mean that.
And
you don't stoop to that low. You don't.
He might win again. It's looking like he might win again. So now it's like, all right, look, I'm gonna put all cards on the table. Shit, if y'all really want somebody to do some shit for y'all, like it's me, because he ain't this shit. So he ain't black if you. He was trying to say I've done more for black people than Trump has ever done. Damn yeah.
That's just not my. I get what you're saying, but that's just not my.
I think it was a better way to pander to black people.
To focus on my vote to Joe.
Okay,
I hate the lesser of these evils. To be honest, I hate it.
Yeah, it's the lesser of two evils.
I really wish Michelle would do it, but I get it.
And then I'm not really feeling that his running mate, or I don't know if he officially announced.
I don't think he has officially announced a running mate. But are you thinking the mayor from Atlanta? Is it?
Well, last I heard, it was this. Was it Amy?
Who's this? I don't know this person.
Some white lady. It's a white woman.
Now, honestly, he he need a sister in there. He need a Stacey Abrams, a Camila, maybe not Camila. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Her past performance on incarceration stuff, but maybe not her. But Stacey Abrams, maybe.
Also during this interview, he called Hillary was wrong, or he said Hillary was wrong for the incarceration bill that they created. So if you haven't heard, I feel like everybody should go and listen to the Breakfast Club interview or the Charlamagne interview with Joe Biden.
You listen to this podcast.
After you listen to the podcast. Listen
and
to
share
us
it.
first.
Yeah. What's wrong with y'all?
Then go listen to it. But he tried to touch, like, Charlamagne asked him about the whole incarceration bill, and he touched on points of that, which were, I don't know who to believe at this point, but I just think that it was like Charlamagne didn't let him get away with a lot of shit. Like, he asked him the tough questions, and it was some shit that we all need to like pay attention to with Joe Biden before we go out here and just vote because we don't want to vote for Trump. Like, we need to make sure that we all understand his views and his points. So.
November's coming close, bro, and it's scary.
November's here. Summer's canceled.
Do you think there's going to be in-person voting, or is everything going to be?
Oh no.
So here's the thing: if it's not going to be in-person voting, then they're going to be able to do the bullshit they did when what was that? When the machines where you will vote for somebody and it was basically registered for somebody else.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna be able to manipulate the votes for real.
But if you can, you're always gonna be able to manipulate the vote. We don't know how the real
electronically gives it way more advantage to be manipulated than in person, I believe. Like there's so much there's other layers to electronically casting a vote than in person. So,
but there's always a way to track shit with electronic. There's always a way. People hack shit. There is. I can throw out 20 envelopes right now, and y'all never shred them shits, and y'all never knew.
But here's the thing: I don't think we're gonna go away from in-person voting right now because we're able to social distance in the polls. So they're not that close.
That line about to be long as shit.
The line gonna be stupid. But that's just what we got to do to vote. I hope it doesn't discourage us from voting because of the line. Because we'll look at a line. I've been looking at Lowe's line and be like, "Fuck that! I'm not doing it."
Whip that motherfucker back. I'll see you. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be back in an hour.
Right. So I'm hoping that doesn't discourage us from going out to really vote.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just went to Home Depot today. I saw in the line. I was like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm out."
Every time I ride past Wegmans by the house, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not fucking with this line." Somebody else will let me in immediately.
But Home Depot is such a big ass fucking place. Like, y'all really need this?
I went. They didn't have no line when I went.
Yeah, the one out here in the ghetto, they ain't got no line either. So
the ghetto. All right, Rick James. The ghetto. All right. The Jordan doc is done.
I enjoyed this.
The Jordan doc.
Oh, we got Jordan doc. Okay.
Oh, we still got Jordan?
No, well, it's finished, but I only have really one comment. So, like,
what you got to talk about? What you got to say?
Do you think if they would have kept Phil and the team remained the same,
the team remained the same?
Would they have
all right, the team remained the same. Which one? We talking about Tony Kukoc, Steve Kerr, Dennis Rodman, Ron Harper, Michael Jordan.
He just wanted to roll these names out.
Yeah.
He wanted to show that he watched.
The whole world watched. You see the views. You see the numbers they did. The whole world watched.
He had no choice but to watch.
Yeah.
So that team, if they would have had that team, would they have got 7 rings?
Kept Phil Jackson. Would they have got 7 rings next year?
Yeah, I think Jordan's determination would have got them a 7.
I don't know. They would have played. So the Knicks. So the
Knicks were not a factor. The Knicks were not. Please don't bring them up.
They went to the finals. It was them and the
Spurs. They were a factor. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a young Knicks. Young Latrell Sprewell. Young
nigga. Okay.
Latrell would have been what?
Looking at the documentary,
he would have choked Jordan. He would have choked Jordan like he did the coach. No. The Knicks
looking at the documentary, I feel like Jordan would have found some type of determination or some type of motivation.
Well, it was also a lockout year that
So it was shortened. It was a shortened season.
So they probably would have won, but I think they would have had a hard time with the Spurs. I think they would definitely had a hard time.
Yeah. Is this the Duncan David Robinson era?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fundamentals on Spurs.
If you got Jordan and Rodman on your team, you got a crazy one, and then you got to just determine to win at any cost.
But also, Pippen had back problems. Let's not forget that.
Pippen, but you didn't need Pippen that long. You know what I'm saying? You could have rest Pippen for sure games or for the beginning of the season, and then he'd have showed up in the playoffs.
Oh, so we doing load management in the 90s, nigga? Unheard of. It was unheard of.
It was, but I'm just saying, load management, yes.
No, I'm telling you, them niggas was playing all games. Them niggas was missing at most 10 games. If that.
And Robin only missed games because he was in Vegas while
he didn't miss a game. He missed practice.
Oh, he missed practice.
See, so that's even worse. So he missing practice, but he not gonna miss a game. These niggas not missing no games in the 90s. No way. Nah. Them niggas ain't missing shit.
I just got a question. I forgot. Fuck.
Would you hang out with Robin in Vegas?
Hell yeah.
For the first 6 hours. After that, he on some wild shit.
I would. That nigga, boy, he give old Steve. He would give old Steve a run for his money. I'm not gonna lie. Old Steve, he would give him a run for his money.
I would feel.
One question. Do you guys feel like jaded or feel like you were lied to about the flu game? Because he had food poisoning and not fucking flu.
Nah, I've had food poisoning. That shit is about the same. That shit.
We've been buying these flu game Jordans for so long, and now
food poisoning flu poisoning J's don't sound as good as flu games.
Yeah, they don't. And wait. To be clear, these are the white and black 12s, right? No,
the red and black 12s.
Red and black. Okay, my bad. Oh, I got the other ones. I got the playoff 13s. All right, cool. But no, I don't feel jaded. I think he was genuinely sick. He was genuinely fatigued, sick. His body was on E, like he malnourished, whatever.
I think he was probably on coke for real. He was out with Dennis the night before and had a hangover or some shit.
I don't.
They told the story that he ate pizza from one spot. Five delivery people showed up. You know what I'm saying? So they probably poisoned him on purpose.
I feel like he was gambling with them. Like he was being
game 5.
It's game 5 because they had to win. They had to win that one to advance or to close it out, and they did.
They won.
Yeah.
But that was But
I just some of these is lies. That he came in a room full of them, and they all got chicks and drugs everywhere. And he was like, "Nah, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed."
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I don't believe this shit.
Most definitely. So who do you think? That's a good point. Who do you think partied with who?
Who did he party? He looked like he partied with Ron Harper.
Not even him. Just like teammates. Like you have like a favorite teammate. You have a favorite dude like to chill with. So who do you think would be linked with when out? I feel like it was. I don't even feel like Jordan kicked it with Pippen like that.
Ron Harper. I feel like him and Ron Harper was. It was him.
Hey, no, to be honest with you, Ron Harper was he was a 6 man. Like he was legit.
I think it was him and Ron Harper out. I think they was a party. If he was gonna hang out with anybody in the street, I don't think Dennis was too wild for him. I don't think Dennis.
Dennis was too wild for all of them.
We would have heard stories by now if that happened.
Yeah. Tony Kukoc probably. I don't know. He could barely speak English. So I don't know.
Steve Kerr was just the same way Steve Kerr is now.
So, but I did hear Steve. But they did say Steve Kerr wrote the best blunt stuff.
It's always the white boy that wrote the best blunt.
Chill out, relax. Always got to go racial, huh?
Close the end. Close the end.
Yeah, so
just a thought.
Is that everything? That's all we got?
It's our docket, yeah. I mean,
it's our docket. Bro, we need something to happen in the world, bro. We need something to happen.
No, we don't. No, we need shit to stop happening. We need to be able to get back outside. We need shit to stop happening.
Yeah, that's where I get my best stories from, the outside.
Exactly. Because people, ever since we started the podcast and we was outside, people would approach us with shit that new ideas and shit like that. Yeah. We don't get none of that now.
Yeah.
So, or we may get some Q&As, which are good. I like the Q&As. Continue with the Q&As.
Am I supposed to be closing it out now? Or Steve, you want to get there and try again?
It would be nice
today.
You want me to try it?
What did Steve say? Something last time under the water.
Under the water, liquor in the cup.
Hey, but by the way, I'm gonna screenshot you the quote that you sent me, and that's what it said.
Right, I said it does not say that. I know it does.
Did say that. I'm gonna show you.
Under the water, under the sea, under the.
I thought I had it written.
Well, why they getting me together?
That was Little Mermaid.
I was gonna read it. So you could be anywhere in the world.
Under the water.
If you on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends.
I got you.
Subscribe, like, and comment, share with your friends. Subscribe button right there, playlist right there, comment button right there, the share button, which you can do, share to your friends, text it, email. Send to your loved ones right there.
All types of shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we will appreciate that. Monday is a holiday when it drops, so you guys will be turning up, and you can toast to that.
Yeah.
So, liquor. If liquor was an ocean and I was a duck, I would swim to the bottom and drink my way up. But since there's liquor in my cup,
since I'm not a duck and there's liquor,
then I'm not a duck. Let's get
we get a new toast.
Well, this nigga's fucked up.
Hey, thank you, toasters.
Hey, send it back to her.
Oh shit! Hold on.